Voyager, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper, and we are doing the very last video for the Around the World Challenge. I want to thank everyone who has contributed, big words are a problem, contributed to the hop, both on Instagram and also on YouTube here. Make sure that you're checking out everyone else. There is a one-link playlist for all of the YouTube content creators, and then there's a list of Instagram participants. Make sure you're giving them love because they are sharing their talent with all of us. And I know I don't speak just for myself, but that's how we get ideas, and we appreciate all of you. So thank you to everyone who did that. I say we turn this camera around and we have some fun. I hope you have all entered to win that big giveaway in that very first video, and let's get to it. All right, let's get started. In this video, we are doing the book Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears by Verna Ardema, I think is how you say that. So the photo is right up here, and I'm going to read it real quick. In the West African origin story, the mosquito lies to an iguana who puts sticks in his ears and ends up frightening a snake, which down the long line causes panic. In the end, an owlet is inadvertently killed, and the owl is too sad to wake the sun until the animals hold court to find out who is responsible. The mosquito is eventually found out, but she hides in order to escape punishment. So now she constantly buzzes in the human's ears to find out if everyone is still angry at her. To earn your bookmark for this book, you must create a layout about a sad or hard time. You must use torn paper to represent the buzz, and your layout should contain bugs or insects. Okay, so we got to do torn paper. We've got to have bugs. And what was the last one? Create a layout. Oh, it has to be about a sad time. So my layout is about definitely sad. This is my cousin. She is absolutely stunningly beautiful, and her husband. And my cousin suffers from Graves' disease, and it is a very slow, degenerative disease. Let's see if I can do this without crying. And it makes my heart sad to know that she suffers. But I will tell you, every time I talk to her, which sometimes even talking gets really hard because she can't take deep breaths. She's positive. She jokes around with me. I tease her about it. She jokes about it. You would, other than her physical ailments, you would mentally not know that she has been sick for a long time, and she is entering the end stages. That it's to the point there's nothing they can do. She has treatments, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And if you know anyone with Graves' disease, I don't want to say it's like MS because you don't shake or any of that, but it basically, your organs just start shutting down. You don't see it as much in a physical state with the shaking. Now she falls a lot and she gets disoriented a lot, vertigo, that kind of thing. But definitely it's hard. It's hard to watch someone you love suffer. So it's sad, but she is a blessing. She believes in God, and so I know she's going to a better place. So I'm going to do a layout of a photo that she sent me, not that long ago, a couple weeks ago. And we're going to honor my cousin, or I'm going to. You're just here for the ride, thanks. So I'm going to tear the paper, okay? That's my sad layout. I've already done the journaling here because I was already thinking about it and I didn't want to do it again. And so I know I'm going to ink as I tear. So let's do that next. Now, this is a Simple Stories Vintage Indigo Garden. It's the last piece I have of it left. And she loves to garden. She's a quilter. Beautiful quilts. Oh my gosh. I used to cross stitch a lot when my kids were little, and it was like my sanity. They were at the park, and I had a daycare at the time because I made more money doing daycare than I did as a nurse, believe it or not. And so and it let me stay home with my babies. You know, mamas do what mama's got to do. Anyway, so I would take the kids to the park, and I would sit and cross stitch, and I was really into that cherished teddy bear phase that everyone that I know went through. And so I think I'm going to do some really big torn elements. I sent them all to my beautiful cousin, and she made a quilt out of them, and it stays on my spare bedroom bed to this day. So, love that I have that of her talent, and I will forever cherish it, forever and ever. And bless her heart, she paid to have a quilt. If you're a quilter, now unless you hand quilt, my mother, still old school. I mean, when you get her quilts, they're 900 pounds because she still hand quilts everything, piece by piece. But Connie sends hers off, which I did too when I quilted. And it's trying to come up on me. And so she paid to have it quilted, and it's not cheap. I know back when I was doing it, and it's been a hot minute since I quilted. It was like $300, I think, the last time I had and it wasn't even a full-size quilt. It was not quite a full size. It was more like a lap quilt for Jay's mom. Jay's my husband, when she got sick. So yeah, it's not cheap, and she wouldn't let me pay for it, bless her heart. And she lives on a fixed income. She's retired Navy, and so I'm just grateful. I have a ton of family. I have more cousins than I even know. I have people come up to me and know my daddy. Yeah, my dad's side of the family is huge, and Cherokee Nation and all of that, and I don't even know half of them. The funny part is, I did not grow up with Connie. Like, she is as old as my mom, because my dad had kids later in life. I'm one of the younger cousins, of all the cousins. And so she grew up in Idaho. I grew up in Oklahoma. Her dad was Navy, and she was Navy, and my dad was Air Force. And yeah, so we didn't grow up anywhere near each other. I didn't even know her or meet her for the first time that I remember meeting her. I might have been too young to remember, but she already had a kiddo of her own who is as old as my oldest daughter. I'm going to do this way, like so. Now, I need to find a title, and I'm being lazy. So, but we have become so close that I just adore her. Like, I can't even imagine my life without her, you know, in that whole cousin realm. Now, I have all of my, you know, ready to go, oh my goodness, titles that I am making a mess with. Oh, there's the one I wanted. You know, God just always gives me what I want. He just does. He's amazing. Made it super easy for me. Best friends. They are best friends. That's her husband. But we're not talking about him. Okay. One of a kind. This is the title I wanted. Let's see here if I can get this on here. And I'm just going to, I think I'm even going to go ahead and put it down. Okay. One. Well, I don't know where I want it. All right. This is going to be my title. That I do know. But I need to play with my ephemera. I need to ink my journaling. I don't know where this is going to go. We're going to have to do some trial and error. I know all the elements I want on here. I just got to figure out how to fit them on. Okay. So maybe I can even move this here. Put this down here. I like that. What would we do without temporary tape? I honestly don't know. Then I have some bug elements. I have this lantern, and then as I was flipping through my binder with my bugs, I saw this tree branch. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna hang the lantern off the side of the photo. I mean, why not? We're gonna maybe even intertwine these like so. Okay, just like that. We might have to move this over yet again. Go like this. Maybe just one. I'm thinking just one. Let's try one. If it doesn't work, we can always put it back. All right, and then, and these I think I die cut. I don't know. I always die cut extras. If I have extra paper, I just die cut them and I put them in my binder because leaves, flowers, that whole deal, you never know when you're going to need it. These are already attached. This was made by Iris. Iris recently swapped again. I was so excited that she was back. I love Iris. She's awesome. She has been swapping since my Love RTS days when I was over there. Maybe like that. I'm thinking, which I know it's dangerous, like that. So then I'll have my bug, because in my journaling I do talk about her, you know, sickness and and it's like a bug, right? So just like that. Then there is an extra bug in here. Let's see if we can make it buzz on out. Buzz. I could even maybe use these. I think Barb made these. My crafty friend Barb. Could, I don't know. Thinking, which, you know, in itself is not always good, of going like this. Like these are inside and then this one is on the outside. Or we could just have these, that one like that. Ooh, I do like that. I like that. Now we have to figure out where this title's going. Wonder if I could get it right here. Let's try. I think I'm gonna cut it apart because it looks a lot bigger than it actually is because we got all these elements on here. One, like so, go like that. One, and then of a kind. Just like that. I bet I can get that on there. We could even go like that. Oh, yes. See, it always works out in the end. Yay! Go me. So that's it. Now, I know I already can tell you I want some pink fresh glitter drops. I believe that's what they're called. Yeah, glitter drops, gold. And I'm going to put those as my enamel dots. So let me do this. Let me go put it all down and I'll come back. We'll make sure we did everything we needed to do. We could even do that now. A sad layout. This is sad for me because I know she doesn't have a lot of time left. Torn paper. I did a torn mat. And then bugs. And I got cute little bugs that Miss Iris made. And somebody else made this. Oh, Darylus made this one. So we had like a little bug swap back in the day. I've had some of these for a while. All right, I do think I will ink this one. I might even ink around this as well, just to tie it all together because this is so stark white. So let me do all of that, come back, and we'll see what I do different. You never know around here. All right, I got it all glued down. I did do my glitter drops like I said. I put some here and some with the bees. You know how bees, you leave a little trail behind them. So I did some behind each little bee and going off the page over this way. I hope you were inspired. I hope you had a lot of fun and you're enjoying the Around the World challenge and doing things you maybe normally wouldn't do. I would not have done a sad layout. We avoid them, right? I mean, I do. Maybe you don't, but I do. And I don't know that I would have put bugs on a sad layout. So lots of fun. I love challenging myself and I use things that I already had and I hope it's doing the same for you. Make sure you're checking everyone else that is part of this. They are very talented and deserve your time. They really do. So thank you to everyone that is contributing to the hop. It's a one click and you can see everyone's videos. So just click that in the description and I will see you next time with another layout. Be blessed. Bye.